let's hear the sound one second. Hello, hello.
Testing, testing. Wait. Okay, let's go. Testing, testing. Super. Ready? Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, let's move a little quickly because we have a bit more to cover today.
Okay.
Yeah. You can actually go in the center a little bit so then there's enough space for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to do something there?
Yeah, it's really here.
Center or like slightly here?
Yeah. Okay.
As I'm moving, like, should I go behind?
No, you can stay here. It's okay. Because you'll be moving around today.
Shall we sit?
Yeah, you can sit. Okay, guys, today we'll be doing a little bit of mobility work, a little bit of strength work, and then some breath work.
Oh, hi.
Hi, guys.
Sorry I'm late.
And,
It's okay, we waited for you.
yeah, clearly. Alright. So we'll be doing some mobility work, some strength work, and then some breath work. So with the mobility work, we'll be doing some upper body, some spinal movements, some hip flexibility. The last time what we did was a static, like control over how you can hold the hips rotation, internal and external hip rotation. Today we'll be working with this end range of motion, or how we can move through that range. So I actually want to start with that because that's the hardest. Let's start with some Surya Namaskars first. Just 3 Surya Namaskars to get warmed up, and then we'll go into this. It's a little bit of a tight class, so let's start moving right now. You can use any of those mats there. Okay, let's come to stand in Samasthiti.
So now move backside, you know?
Yeah. It's okay, you're going to move away anyway now after these movements. Okay? Come to stand just in Samasthiti, toes together, heels slightly apart. And just organizing the body along the central line. I can't emphasize this enough because this is really the fundamental. Really stacking the pelvis over the ankles, feeling this nice verticality. And as you stand for a few seconds, just come into the body. Feeling the groundedness of the feet, this strict holding of the hands. So it's a really active pulling down with the fingertips, as well as a slight opening of the chest and a lifting up. So really make a conscious effort to stand here, because the way you stand is the way you move. And to be able to stand vertically, organizing the body parts, organizing the psyche along this central line, helps you move in a more efficient manner. So paying attention now to just your thoughts. Try and localize your consciousness throughout your body. Just in the periphery of your body, from your fingertips till your head, and from your head till your feet. Grounding down, but at the same time lifting up, opening up the chest. Even breaths. Which you might press down through all 4 corners of the feet. Engage the legs, draw the kneecaps up. Awesome. Okay, we begin with Surya Namaskar A. Ekam, inhale, lift the arms up by the sides. 1 movement. Dve, exhale, fold down. Nice. Trini, inhale, head up, look where you're going. Chatpari, exhale, step back. And lower down. Pancha, inhale, slide the chest through, lift even more. And shut, exhale, Adho Mukha. Just warming up the body now, you don't have to be perfect. So first downward dog of the day, so really come into the body. It's as if you are leaving everything outside this door, just arriving here onto the mat. Ready, 2, 3, and lower down. Pancha. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, slide the body, lift. Exhale, Adho Mukha, take it back. Walk the feet in and just breathe. 1, 2, 3, steady, even breaths. Just warming up. 4, try and build some heat using the breath. And 5. Okay, and the knees, lower hips, step or jump forward. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold down. Once more, come all the way up, reach up with the arms along the central axis. Exhaling, Samasthiti. Last round. Warming up once again. Stabilize in Samasthiti for 1 second. Every time coming back to the 0 point. Steady gaze, fixed awareness. And last round, Ekam. Inhale, arms up. Do a exhale, fold down, try and reach down. Trini, inhale, head up, flat spine. Exhale, step back. And lower down. Good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Good. Walk the feet in and 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, breathe deeper, breathe fuller. 4, exhale, and 5. Bend the knees, lower the hips, jump forwards. Inhale, head up, clarify there. Exhale, fold down, release the neck, relax the spine. Come all the way up, reach up with the arms. Okay, exhaling, Samasthiti. Okay, let's dive right into it. I'm going to show you the hardest first, and I'm going to show you all 4, but we're going to rotate in this order. So this is number 1. Shima gets this first. Anu, you get number 2. Then Raghav, then Ayushi. Okay, so I'm going to sit just like this. So sit down, all of you, so you can have a seat. I'm going to just sit with my sit bones on top of this sideways. Okay, I'm going to start both legs, but I'm going to try and go as deep as possible. So for me, this is the range where I can feel my foot picking this up. So sit down, make sure it's straight. Kick with the heels, I want you to sort of loop this here. Left leg up, left knee up. And we're just going to practice this rotation. Open it out to the side. It's actually really hard. The easier it is, the more length you have here. If you want to make it hard, sit a little bit closer to it. Now this is fully taut. I'll see this so you can't cheat. And then try and make half circles or full circles. If this feels too hard, just go side, open it out till this max length and come back. Keep the back fully flat and just open it out to the side. It is hard, but it's totally worthwhile. Okay, because you're learning to use the same mobility, but you're learning to use it within a range of motion and find that end range of motion. Of course, you'll have to switch sides, which means you have to place the band this way diagonally, sit as close or as far away as you need to, adjust a little bit. We'll give you some time to sort of set up. And that's the first thing. Is that okay? Okay. So this is the first one. The second one is this. And so I'm going to move a little bit. So I'm going to come with my knees here. This is the easy version, okay? I know everyone can do this, but first what we're going to do is get the hips like this. And then we're going to get the feet away. Push. See, for me this is, I need to move the bolster. Open it up. So my elbows are straight. We're practicing the Urdhva Mukha, but notice how everything else is stable. My hips are still on the bolster, but I'm pushing, lengthening, holding. Exhale back, chin on the thing, put your hands down, lift up, and release. Okay, this one will take a little while for the first time to set up, because it's really the adjustment of the bolster that creates this like difference between whether you're actually getting the stretch or not. But just remember guys, here it's easy to bend the elbows and stay here. but I want you to focus on the end range of motion, which is wherever that means, to extend the arms, keep the elbows fully straight, because you're kind of replicating the Urdhva Mukha here, or any back bend for that matter, but that's the work you're trying to do. Okay, now the third one, last week we did rails and pails. However, last week with rails and pails, I know it was really effective for a lot of you. Now we're just going to add in, so this rails and pails is kind of very, very foundational, but I'm going to add in one more thing. So last week what we did was, we tried to keep the legs at a perfect 90-90. So knee to the hip, and like this, perfect 90. And even here, observe, change, whatever you need to, I'm just showing you roughly. Now we did this right last time, where we twisted and then we found our end range of motion. Today what we're going to attempt to do with my help is just to look forward, raise the back leg and down. Now see this, occasionally what will happen is there will be a little bit of a lock here, or you won't be able to lift it up. So that's why I want you to use a block and just place the leg on the block from behind. So let me show you this side, so maybe it will be more clear. So 90-90 first, set up nicely, take some time, so you get the perfect 90-90. Heel on top of the block, back heel on top of the block, and then you're going to look forward, maybe you bring your hands onto something in front, but just lift off the block, lengthen. Lift off the block, lengthen. Now these are working two different things. So can someone tell me what the difference is between just what I did here and what I'm doing with this one? Do you know the difference? Like, what does it feel like if there's a difference? I'll show you once again, because you want to know what you're working when you're doing this, because that's really where your mind should be. What body part am I fully working when I'm doing this?
One is external, one is internal.
Okay, that's a little bit more specific. That's good, but
It's outside.
I think this also involves your, hip in both cases. The first
Yeah.
one is hip for sure.
yeah,
This is your calves and your stomach.
okay.
Your hip has to be there too. Yeah.
Aishi, any guesses? Think carefully about, because really this is the key. To be like, what am I engaging here, or what am I trying to do here different from this?
In this you're rotating and this you're not.
I think this one's inner thigh and
Yeah.
this one's calf.
Yeah. So that's one difference, okay? So one is internal. It's not entirely external, Anando. It's still, see, my hip is still internally rotated. See that? It's still a hip internal rotation. I'm not, if I was doing something like butterfly, that would be a hip external rotation. It's still a hip internal rotation. But, like what she said, one is I'm working this side, and here I'm trying to work both sides. It's not just the inside. It appears like it's the inside, but I'm working both sides. But what I really was hoping to get was a dynamic range of motion, which is end range of motion, versus a static trying to hold here. I'm not going to keep removing it. This block is just there to be like, okay, even if I bring it down, I have something. So it's a static hold versus a dynamic moving through the range of motion. That's the difference between these two. Cool?
But you're moving through the range of motion and this is well.
But you're holding it, no? Like after this. So the trick is I want you to hold up.
You have to keep it held up like that, or you keep holding it?
If it's gonna be hard, trust me. So that's why you have the block. If it's too hard, then you come down, rest, and bring it back. Got it? Both are internal rotation. Cool? So 1, 2, 3. Last one is this one, which is, so we worked this, which is doing this. Now we're going to do the opposite, which is go down, stretch, and if this feels easy for you, actually I wanted to do one more. Okay, fine. We'll do this and one more, okay?
Yeah,
we'll do
four,
5.
right?
There's 4 of us, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you can choose, okay? I'll give you this last option. Because this is an easy one. This is just this, okay? This is simple. This is like push your hips back, bring your elbows down, and actually don't do this, is boring, okay? You can do anywhere. I want to work on the splits, which is a little bit harder. So, first, get your heel up. Okay, if you need another cushion, we can give you a cushion. Let's block by the sides, 2 blocks. Lift up and hold here, 2 blocks. Okay, so stretching both sides. Cool? Is that okay? So 4 stretches. So we get, this is the 4th one. Shima is in 1, another is 2. Here 3, what's 3?
3.
Pairs and pairs.
Yeah.
Lifting up with the block. Okay? And you come here. Or there. Anything is fine. Cool? Aishin? You need to, shall we keep it at one place? We keep it here so that everyone can use it. If you have 2 sides, we're going to do 1 minute each side. Okay? Just to start with. Go, Aranu.
Yeah.
Get ready. First, I'll give some time for setup so everyone can see. Yeah. We'll go from here.
Yeah.
So, spread it diagonally. And now sit. Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
And now loop this into your leg. Proper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it tight? No, it's not.
So I'll sit closer.
Sit closer to it. Okay. It should be like tight.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it. And now knee up. Now lift the leg up and rotate. Or move to the side. Hard?
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But that's all, you got
The
it.
front one doesn't look like it's
Lift
like
up.
Yeah, this much?
Yeah.
Rotate floor, right?
Yeah.
This side?
it's more 90.
Higher, higher, and more.
And then you're supposed to
Perfect.
put the block
And
under the
what
back
about
leg.
Keep it like this and lift up.
Under the back foot.
Something
Good.
off with this.
Rest. Got it? Okay.
What do I?
Near your hips should be here and you should hold this. So maybe first get your chin here.
Chin.
Yes. And now hold here by the sides. Little higher. And now release and lift up. This is too easy for you. Come a
Is
little
it?
closer. The closer you are, the harder it is.
It's pretty hard there also.
And lift up. Straighten the elbows.
Oh, no, wait.
Okay. Little bit more. Come back. And go again.
I can't straighten my elbows.
Okay. Fine. Work towards that. Okay?
I could do this, I don't know.
Really?
Yes. Okay. Ayushi? Come to your 90-90. Yeah. You can
I'll show you the
start
next
from
one.
here.
You sure?
90-90. Any 90.
I'm already in my.
No, previously was fine. Do that leg first. Okay?
I'm just saying.
And now
so
bring
if I
this
can do it.
heel onto this.
Not this.
Flatten it like this, like an L. So, yeah, good. Now sit up straight.
Rather than
You're good at this, so I want you to hold throughout 30 seconds of I saw it last time. Now lift the back heel up. No, lay hands in front.
It's a lot.
Good, even higher, nice and high.
Why don't you take a pillow from there if your knees are
Yeah, take a pillow if you need. Hold onto this with both hands in front. And forward.
Yeah.
Okay, now lift up, higher, flex. Flex when you set up. So really lengthen. Go back up. Huh? Okay. Good. Ideally, you bring the heel just here and you move backwards. So the heel, if the heel is at the edge, you're not using the slab as anything but a support. No, it's okay. Now it's okay. But you have to move back a little bit more. Good. Keep this nice and straight. And just hold here, that's all. Okay, come out, bend and hold, start from there. Hey, most important thing, both the hips are rotated towards you. Most important thing. Cool? Okay. Everyone's ready?
Yeah.
Looks like you're ready.
Oh,
We
wait,
start.
what? I was doing it all along.
Too bad.
It's okay. Enjoy it once again. Okay, ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Good. Higher Shimai. Higher and even more chest up. Good. Go control. Slow down the movement. The slower it is, the harder it is. Perfect. And even increase it a bit more. Draw the arc. Evenly half circle and hand back, even higher with the heel. Nice. That's it. Yes. Perfect. Good. Keep it higher.
If I keep my hand lower, it's easier, so I can keep it lower.
But make sure that your elbows are straight.
Yeah, I can get my elbows straight then.
Yeah, and focus. I'll come in 1 second. Good. Right, so you can hold here. Rotation internal.
Yeah, should we take
Static hold. Hey, no efforting. Relax. Come back. Go again.
Wait, 1 second. This thing is pressing, huh? I hope it doesn't.
100 up. Flex. Okay, just hold it. Focus on the hips.
Is this supposed to be
Okay.
lower back?
And switch. You just do the same thing, Anu. You don't do anything else.
What?
Yeah, same thing for you. No, no, other side.
Oh.
Switch
Oh.
side.
Did I just see this? I took it here.
Yeah. Good. Now push down here and lift the chest up even higher. Breathe. Ujjayi that. Don't effort. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Every time come back down, chin rests, and go back. This is your weak point, okay? It is going to be hard.
This is really difficult.
Okay. Good flex. Nice, Aishi. Really good work. Even higher. Is it catching or pinching here?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Even higher. And flex and just hold. Knee down. Excellent. Really good. Good, Raghav. Keep that. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. You can bring the knee down. It's okay. Just work on one leg at a time. Yeah. And then hips forward. Higher. Bring the hand. Bring the hand. Yeah. And lean towards the front. Yeah. Okay, perfect. If you can do that, that's good. And then back leg comes a little bit more straight. 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 Good. Work. Keep going. We have just about 15 seconds or so. Lift a little bit more. Relax the shoulders, Anurag. Relax the shoulders and push away. Nice, Shimai. Don't stop. You're nearly there. In 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good work. Really good work.
Yikes.
Okay, good. And switch. Ayushi comes here. There. You go to 4. You go to 1.
Okay, I can stand up anymore.
Okay, Raghav. You'll feel good after this
Yeah,
exercise.
yes.
Okay?
Raghav's like, why did I come?
No. This is just not the first thing I was expecting to do.
Okay, keep it diagonally if you can. Raghav, keep it diagonally.
I think this leg.
Yeah. Come down and just test. Bring your knee down. Good. I think Shimai's got a hang of this one now. See this?
Show off.
No, Shimai's actually regular. You guys know. Come 2 times. Next
Yeah, I
time I'm
come
going
4
to
times.
minimum 4 times.
I come 4 times.
Okay, for you 5 times. Flex. See this nice 90-90. Lift up. Even higher. And now kick high.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Even more length in the spine. Yeah. Rotate even more length. Now kick up. Okay, good. Relax. Now let's test Raghav.
What am I supposed to do? Just
So start with your right leg
oh,
and sit straight first. Sit super straight onto it. So I want you to sit straight. One leg comes up. And it's as if even though it's diagonal, the reason it's diagonal is so that you can have that end range.
I'm supposed to face here.
Yeah, face me.
Oh,
Yeah, and then sit down. Pick up. It might be a little bit too much for you. I mean, you can always adjust it. And now put your heel in. Now pick up the heel. Rotate it outwards. Even higher if you can. Yeah. Feel that? Good. Okay. Good, Aisha. Straighten this. And now back leg also straight. Hips forward, fully
No
So
shit.
go. Go, lift up, lift up. Use the whole minute. Use the whole minute. She might hold up and just stay. Good.
It's hard enough for me to just be straight here, like have my spine.
Slight pulses of the heel and slight pulses. Heel up. No, heel up. Lift and clear and back. Yes. Good. Heel up. Lift and clear. Back. And hips forward. Forward, 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 forward. And then really engage this hip. And think you're pushing this hip flexor forward. Come forward and try and reach even more. Nice. Very good, Yuri. Your hips are really open. Focus on the form, Ayushi. Focus on the form and the integrity. There you go. Okay, she might keep going. Lift up. And breathe there. I think we should be. Hey, lift up. Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch legs. Wow. Okay.
Hey, these are really good stretches, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Have to do this again.
Yes.
Should we start?
Everyone's ready?
No.
Set up properly, yeah? Take your time, it's okay, we can wait. Right. Ready? Raghav, ready?
Yes.
Okay, and go. Lift the heel up, Raghav. Good flex here. And just hold.
I'm actually getting it here more than anything.
Lift up, lift up. And just hold. I'm going to remove my hand, I'm going to keep it there without doing anything. Lift up. Nice. 10, 9, stay guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, higher, 4, 3, 2, release. Ah. Good. Okay. Yep, we've crossed 2 minutes. Now,
Okay.
change. Now go to 3, 2, 1.
Why is it coming here? Like, what do I have here? That's
Because you're not able to lengthen properly from here, so it's kind of crunching. You know? Yeah, because when you're not lengthening fully, it's kind of crunching here and here instead of being actually on the. It accumulates here instead of going here. So more length. I would suggest actually to pull up a block and lift higher.
By
Next
doing
time.
that.
Yeah. Guys, just feel your feedback, okay? If you're not feeling it where you're supposed to feel it, make an adjustment. So you remove the tension from the place that you're feeling it in. So like he said here, he's getting it here. It means you want to push the pressure down, which means you need to lift up. So it goes down. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's go. Keep going. Set. Okay, 1 minute.
You need a little bit of help with the.
Yeah. Go into 1990 first. So rehearse in place, 1990.
Like keep it here, man. That's what straight in the back. Straight.
This should be
for the back.
challenging enough.
It's not.
Good.
So far.
Rotate it like this.
And if you can balance, put your hands on your slab and bend forward.
Lengthen up even more, Shimei. And now maybe hold here. Good. Now lift the heel off the block.
Yeah, and if you can.
No.
That's it. I can only lift it that much.
Yeah, it's okay. Hold there. Okay? That's all.
Cramp.
Come back. Do the opposite way. Yeah. And now go back. Got it?
Yeah.
It's cramping because it just hasn't
Put
been
your
used. That's
hands
all.
up more.
Hey, come closer, Raghav. Come closer. Come closer to your chin. Your chin should basically rest here. Okay, and grab higher. Even higher. Yeah, now lift up. Lengthen And now lift. Lift higher. Rotate outward. Sit straight, sit straight. Sit straight. This is too easy actually. Sit like here. If it's not fading, then it's not there.
I can't even put my hands there. Mine are
Go on, go. Save them. For you, I'd say just length first. Real length first and press down. That's all. Length first is
What is
that?
that?
Yeah.
Oh, I use
Yeah. And that's it. I would bring the knee slightly back.
back.
It's okay?
Yeah.
It's okay?
Yeah.
It's okay?
No.
No, I should just for test. Keep that, yeah, length. Open it up. Open it out to the side. Bring it back to the center. Good. Okay. But don't give up, okay? This is your toughest one. Everyone has one that's their ultimate nemesis, but work on that one.
So far, it's been good for me.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Good, Shimai.
Do I lean
You're
forward?
losing form.
Okay. I don't lean forward.
This is a full 90-90. Don't lean forward. Lift up actually, even for you. Don't even lean forward.
Okay. Can I put my hands down? No?
I would lift up just to try. I give you a block.
No, I can't do that.
Okay, lean forward. Or keep your hands up. That's all. Good.
This much lifting is okay.
Yeah. But keep doing it actively. And flex. Yes. Okay, good, Raghav. Really good. Breathe, breathe. Breathe in the back end. Lift higher. Open it up. Lift higher. Breathe. Open it up. Hey, Ananda, more active. Flex the feet. Flex the toes towards you. Push down. More active. Flex. Lengthen.
Okay, hold this.
Yeah, so you're high. Good. Now see, it's fully flexed and push down. Length and now slowly lean towards it. Okay, good. Higher, higher, higher. Okay, follow this. Touch my hand. Good. Back. Touch this hand. Higher, lean in. Bring your hands off the mat. And touch. Good. And touch. Keep going. Touch. 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 Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Higher. Heel higher. 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to increase that range a little bit more. Okay, Ayushi?
Yeah.
Sit sides. Come on, guys. Stay there, Raghav. Do both sides.
Can you help with my phone?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to get the.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay. So bring it here. See this now? Heel to the knee, knee to the hip. Lift up this way, compensate. And then the other side. Bring it here, back. And now place the heel on the block. Okay, you're there, lift up. Nope, without doing this.
Wow. Oh, this is so painful. I'm dying.
Let's go.
It truly is different for everyone, right?
Yeah, everything is different now. See, that was easy for Ayushi. She's struggling with this one now.
Yeah, she was able to do that pretty well. I haven't found anything easy so far.
Strength will come, don't worry, Anand. Strength will come. Okay, guys, ready? Everyone's ready? Ayushi's checking.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, bring the knee up. The other knee up, left knee up. Good. Okay, and start. Lift up, Raghav, lift up. And hold. Head high. And press down and lift high. Good. Open it up, control, stay control. Guys, be extremely focused here. You can enjoy yourself or do something if you're even a little bit unfocused. Nice. Increase it just a bit. stay. Okay. We're in 44 seconds. We have 15 seconds left. Keep going. 15 seconds. Last 15 seconds. Okay. Last 15 seconds. Last 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Okay. I think everyone has one more to do.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, but so far so good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go. Okay. Right. Then grab here inside. Lengthen lift up. Nice. This is easy for you. So I'm going to bring it slightly closer. Come down. Try again. Now it should be done. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Sit down and just rest. We'll start again. Further. Bring the heel into it. And now lift. Get this knee up. Knee up.
Up.
No, no.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Now lift up. Open it up. Don't turn the whole body. Only till here. Actually take your hands off and lean forward. Yeah. Now try. It's okay? Yeah. And more control and even higher if possible. Actually, see, this is your thing. You're the best at this.
Because also I'm like keeping it loose now.
Hey, sit closer. Sit closer.
Why would you give that away?
Yeah.
Not cheating to do it properly.
This part,
Yeah.
I feel it's not on the. You also kept it loose though, right?
No.
Now lift up. Lift the heel up. That's it. And hold. But without leaning forward.
This feels good though.
Okay, ready?
Wait, I need help.
Yeah, sure. Come back, Shimon. Need more? It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now come bring the hands here now for you. And now lean and push down. Good. Very good. Flex. Push down. Is it okay? Can you hold here?
Yeah.
Okay guys, ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1 minute. Please hold actively. Both the hips forward, chest higher, and lead with the chin. Every forward fold. Flex as if you're pushing your thigh down. Good, and hold. Just fix the back leg if possible. Not. See, that's changes the hip position. Good. Breathe. Make sure you don't stretch the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Lift high. Even hold high actually for you. And then elbows straight. Okay. Go back. Take. Lift up. Straighten. 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 And now go. Yeah, you're not lifting up. So bring your hands up. Yeah, higher. Like just lift your hands up. Now you don't have that advantage. See? Push down, lift up. Hold here. Try and compensate by going towards your right. No, don't cheat. Okay. Higher angle. Come on. Okay guys, I think we've crossed the minute. Yes. And switch. Last side. Last side. Last time. You got this. Okay. So next time we'll repeat the same thing because I feel like this is
Yeah, it's
needs
good.
to be worked on.
And now we know how to get into it as well. So
Yeah.
it will save time.
Next week we do the same thing.
Sure, you need help with them.
Okay. Hold by the sides. You can go deep, Ayush, really.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid at all. Push back. Now, lower back down. That's right. Now, even more from here, I want you to learn to lift. From here.
The
Even
toes
higher,
are pointed.
lift up, and then head back. So, chest higher. Shoulders relax. Hold higher here for me. Hold higher. Good. Excellent. And release. Quick chin. So you might press down and push the hip flexor forward. Yeah, that's the edge. Breathe here. And look, keep going. Raga, lift hands high. No strain. Good, Aish. Good work. Really good work. Higher angle. Make the band a little bit more taut. It's too easy. Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Yes.
Carefully come on, guys. What is this? What is this?
I am done.
Okay, give out your mats, stand for strength. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to start. Anando and Raga will do a plank against the wall. So legs on the wall.
Okay.
And the two of you will do a normal elbow plank. Huh?
Upside down.
No, just plank with the heels on the wall. So hold forward
Oh, okay.
like this.
Like parallel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Parallel, perfectly parallel.
What do we have to do? Normal plank.
Normal but elbow plank. Yeah? So then hold it a little bit longer, that's why.
How
Ready?
much
Yeah, it's
longer?
not making slip. That's the worst.
How long is longer? I'll tell you.
You're going to tell us before.
Actually, I don't tell us.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Don't tell us how long to do it.
No, I think give us a clue at least. As a minute? Minute,
Minute you can do, but you can't get the heels off and it can't slip.
Yeah.
Okay? Ready, guys?
1 minute.
Get ready for your elbow plank.
I don't
Aish, you might want to come here or on that mat. That one's a little bit. Come here. Come on another mat. It's a little bit rough.
It's like this? Oh no, lower.
Lower.
All of us.
Just practice your form. Lower and low.
Lower than this?
Yeah. Hips lower.
Oh, hips low.
Hips lower and legs lower. Both lower.
This ball is quite slippery.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Dude, there's
another
no
one.
way I can do this for a minute.
It's too slippery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but if I do
Someone has
this.
to hold.
No, that's good. If you put your feet on the edge like this, you can.
Yeah.
If it's not, is that too low? Is that okay?
But that's also support.
Yeah, it's also support.
Uh,
Cheating.
You'll have to extend your arms, like you come a little forward.
So your shoulders are over your wrists.
Come back actually. Put some pressure on your feet.
Now try and go. Is it okay?
It's
Slipping, huh? Now is it okay? Do you still feel it though? Unlock?
Yeah, like this I can feel enough.
Fine.
This is a decent.
Okay guys, lower down, knees down, and we'll start together. Both of you elbow plank, let's get ready. 1 minute. If you slip, try and guys, be careful, don't slip. If you slip, just do what Anando did with your padding of your toes on that crease. Okay, ready? Elbow plank, 1 minute. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, move. 1 minute. Hips lower, Shimai. Good. Hips higher, Ayushi. Good. Engage the legs, hold, but lower and low. But lower, shoulders over the wrists, look ahead of you. Legs lower, Raga. Legs a little bit lower. But a little bit higher, legs a little bit lower. Shoulders over the wrists. You want to create this rounding of the upper back. That's what I'm training. Yeah, much harder, yeah? Halfway there, keep holding. Good, 30 seconds. In, keep holding, push away from the floor, guys. Push away from the floor. Keep holding, we're nearly there. 40 seconds in. Don't give up. Okay, last 10 seconds. Good, if you slip, keep holding, push away, don't give up. Last 5, hips higher, Ayushi, hips higher. 3, nice. 2, 1, relax.
Yeah.
That's easy though.
Whew. Sorry,
Oh damn.
I guess. Okay. Okay, next.
I was doing like a moonwalk and it's just trying to walk.
Okay, focus. We're going to work on the Breathwork now. With the Breathwork, I'm finding that a lot of there is difficulty with this. So I'm going to focus on this asana a little bit. I want you to lift up and kick, lift high, hold here. Okay? Release and lower. Let's try that together and then switch legs. Just get into Breathwork like tabletop. So lift up, chest high, like this, like tabletop.
Yeah.
Okay? and lower the leg. Good, Anna. Good and gently. Okay, heel lower, Ayushi, good. Hips higher. Hips higher, Shimai. Leg lower. Okay, last 15 seconds. This is really about concentration and control. Excellent work. Okay. Last 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Other side.
Wait.
Okay, 10,
That was good.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And left. Let's go. Knee into the chest. Kick it up. Knee in and lower a little bit, I don't know. Lower the heel, but lift the hips up. Lower the heel, Shimai. Lower the heel, Shimai. Lower the heel, Shimai.
Okay.
There it is.
Stuck right now.
Keep holding, Ayushi. Keep breathing. Keep chilling. Halfway there, guys. Lift up once again, Ayushi. Come on. Purvottanasana, strong Purvottanasana. Hips higher, hips higher. Okay, 34 seconds, 35 seconds. Keep going. We're just holding for a minute. Shoulders over the wrists. So lean backwards. Okay, last 15 seconds. Don't give up. If you come down, always come up again without a break. Heel lower, Shimai. Heel lower, Shimai. Heel lower, Anando. Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I'm just going to explain, now you can watch instead of, I'm going to explain this anatomy of Purvottanasana because we seem to get this wrong perpetually across the board. So, the first thing, guys, is we start from the bottom and work towards the top. The toes coming down. And this could potentially be the hardest or the nick point for a lot, but the toes coming down is really like, so you need to angle your toes down even before you start. See this? Dorsiflexion, plantarflexion. All the way down. All the way down. And that comes when I'm looking at the big toe, forming that line throughout, all the way through my psoas line. So really focus on the big toe, initiating this downward movement and start from there. So when you start from there, try and touch the toes and then form this one line and connect the line all the way. With your mind, you want to connect the line and keep that full engagement. So every time you move in Ashtanga, I want you to think every part of the body is in longer lines. The longer the lines you can create, the more integrity the pose will have. So this is number 1. Cool? Number 2 is the thighs internally rotating. So I'm going to give you a block, and what we're going to work on now is this movement of, even without a block you can do it, but just to show you. When I lift up, usually what happens is, it goes like this.
Yeah.
And I see this a lot. So what I want you to do is push a block inside. If you don't feel like you need a block, just work on this internal rotation. So instead of the toes down, now work on thighs in towards each other. Thighs in towards each other. Cool? Now the third point is the hips. So this will work well if you just work on this reverse bridge, pushing up as much as possible. Now the pushing up as much as possible actually comes from squeezing the glutes slightly. Okay? So now we've done the toes down. Toes are okay. Thighs together. Internal rotation of the thighs. But you can still be like this. My toes are down. My thighs are together. I'm kind of straight. But my hips are collapsing. So hips high. Even higher than you would normally. The last portion, which is the shoulders, comes from, so when you create these long lines from the toe till the shoulder, you want to also use the breath to, so from the toe till the hip, it's connected already with the leg. But where you're going to connect it from this hip crease all the way to your head. What travels that distance most? Can someone tell me? What travels the distance from the hip? What one long line can you control that will travel the distance from the hip to the head?
Spine.
Yes. Everything is the spine. Okay? Everything is the spine. Now, if you keep the integrity of the spine, where does it lead you? From your hip till your head, what is the next midpoint?
Shoulder.
Yes, exactly. So the last one is the shoulders. So when I say shoulders back, everything can be fine, but my shoulders are caving in if I do this, which is again super common. So open up the chest as if you are doing Parasarita C. So this much openness in the shoulders. And we're going to do an inch walk, so to make each of these. The first walk we're going to do, guys, is forward and backward, come into bridge. We're only training one at a time. So hips high, and then I want you to practice walking backwards, walking forwards, like an inch. Fully high. Hips up, and shoulders back.
So she was an alien.
Okay?
That's how she walks around the room.
Exorcism of Shiyoshi.
It's a coffee cup on top of the.
Okay. That's a good one. Okay guys, so first we'll work on the shoulders. Then I don't want to confuse you, but we'll be working progressively on these three things. Okay? So toes, internal rotation of the thighs, hips up, shoulders back. Full Purvattanasana, we'll put it together in the last round. Okay, I'm going to keep it a little shorter for 30 seconds. I won't tell you, depending on how you're doing. But for the first one, I would say just walk around the room. Go backwards, forwards, really use this space. Come into your reverse tabletop, and let's do a weird alien sushi.
Alien sushi walk.
Alien sushi. Get ready, come into your reverse tabletop. Really think, guys, you're using this Parasarita C type of chest high, shoulders back. Good, and start. Hips high, Shiman. Hips high, Ayushi. Shoulders back. Face the hands towards the heels.
Backward as much as
Anywhere you can walk. You can walk sideways, you can walk forward and backward. It's up to you. Just get used to putting pressure on the wrists and keeping the chest high. Hips higher, Shiman. Good, Anga. Walk a little faster, guys. Nice. Good. The more pace you have, the more you'll really learn how to good.
Are we looking back or are we looking on the top?
Back is fine, just like you would. But I don't want to disorient you too much. Okay, 40 seconds. Last 15 seconds. Good, hips higher, Raga. Hips higher. Every time. Full integrity of the structure. Okay, last 10 seconds. Last 3, 2,
What is that
One.
doing now?
release. Focus on yourself. Okay? Cool, guys. So that's number 1. Now let's just work on the hips up. Okay? So hips up, you can hold a simple bridge. Super simple, I'm giving you a break in between, really. And then just hold the bridge high. But like Setu Bandhasana bridge, not like full bridge.
Oh, okay.
Grab the heels. Yeah? It's just rest for you. Let's go. But feel how high you can go. With the legs engaged. With the, if you can, bring the knees together. It's a little bit harder. It's okay to keep them slightly apart. But knees together, hips high.
Like this?
Yeah, like that.
What should be the distance between your hip and your
As much as you can grab the heels. Knees together, guys. You
like
can.
extending?
Yeah. Okay, ready? 1 minute, let's go. And lift. Lift. Good, Shimai. Even here, practice the internal rotation of the thighs, practice the knees towards each other, practice the hips higher and slightly squeezing the glutes so you remain with the integrity of the lower back and form this one long line from your heels till your knee, knee to the hip. Keep that nice higher, Ayushi, and try and bring your heels closer in towards your bum. 40 seconds in. Try and form your Jalandhar Bandha, so your chin to your chest. Lock it in. Last 10 seconds. Hi Ayushi. Good. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? Now we're going to go back of the knee on setting 2. Okay? Toes down. Now it's okay if the toes don't touch because it's going to be a little bit harder. Focus on squeezing the block, internally rotating the thighs. So the block should be, you're not just holding the block from the outside of the thigh, you're kind of squeezing in towards each other, almost pushing the thighs towards each other. And now lift up, hips high, shoulders full intensity, draw the belly in and head back. Push out and hold. You can hold this for 1 minute, you're golden. Okay? But try your best. If you need to come down, come down. 1 block, 2 block, 3 block. Okay?
It's like this or like this?
Yeah.
Here?
Okay? Yeah. Put your block inside.
Can I try without the block?
Okay. Yeah, if you can try without the block, try without the block. As long as your thighs squeeze in towards each other, you're okay. Ready? Reset. 1 minute, guys. So really, you have to breathe here. If you don't breathe, you won't be able to stay for a minute. Hands slightly in, Shiman. As in, closer in. Yeah. Now just try and lift up. I want you to see the face. Feel comfortable? Okay, come down. You also another. Just try and lift. Yeah, I think you can bring your hands in a little bit closer. Just an inch. Less than that. Yeah. Ayushi, lift up. I think you use the block, Ayushi. Just, it's actually more effective with the block because you're giving the cue to rotate inward. Okay? Ready, Raghav? You can open up the hands a little bit wider so you have this wide chest. Think Parasarita C. When you open out your chest like this, that's how wide your hands need to be. Exactly this width. You can try if you want. Release the hands, clasp them behind, and then place them exactly there. That's a good width to have. Good? Okay guys, get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. 1 minute. Breathe, toes down. Form that line from the big toe. Even if you don't touch, that's okay. But still create that energetic line from the big toe. Trying to go towards the floor. Good Shima, internal rotation. Legs engaged, hips higher, shoulders over the wrist. So push back with the body now. Nice, and really good work. Really good work. Push down, evenly through the palm. Yeah, this is where you hold. Halfway there, everyone. Good, Raghav. Even back, palm behind. Yep, the toes down. Breathe. Last 15 seconds. Keep holding. This is really good for you. It improves your circulation, reduces thyroid, all these other benefits. Thighs in. Last 5 seconds. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, that's really good, actually. That's really good work. I'm not making this up. It's actually good. Okay. Good. Last one.
A little busy.
Okay. It's 8:45. Okay guys, I'm sorry, but we have to do breathwork now because okay, we're going to do muscle half today. So lie down on your back or sit up, whatever you need to. Just a recap, we worked on mobility, which we will repeat again. We worked on the Purvottanasana as well as core stabilization initially with the plank. And now we're going to do muscle half breath work, which is breathing through your mouth, exhale through your mouth. We're going to follow the pace or the rhythm of the beat. At the end, you're going to inhale and hold on the inhalation. Okay? We're going to hold for just about a little while until you can. When they say exhale, you exhale. Don't stress, it's not necessary to. And lie down and set up. If you need a block behind your head, welcome to have it.
So she's going to kill us.
Hmm?
You sit on the block.
No, lie down and place the block in your sacrum or underneath your head, whatever you need.
Can't
You
you
are,
sit?
you sit up?
Yeah, you can sit. It's up to you guys. It's really up to you. Whatever you find more. Okay? We're ready to go? Getting ready.
Okay, begin slowly.
Follow the pace.
Breathe in, letting go. Breathe in, letting go. Breathe in, energy. Breathe out, tension. Breathe in, love.
Follow
Out,
the pace.
peace. From the belly. Something comes up, motion, just breathe through it. Keep on breathing, it's allowed to be there, but keep on breathing. Focus on your breathing, focus on your belly. Yeah, a little faster. now hold your breath for 30 seconds. Imagine the energy going out of your head. It goes naturally to go where it has to go. Just be aware of it. Relax into the experience. 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. Okay, begin slowly.
Keep going.
Deeply in, letting go. Deeply in, letting go. Breathe in energy, breathe out tension. Breathe in love, breathe out pain. From the belly. Something comes up, motion, just breathe through it. Keep on breathing, it's allowed to be there, but keep on breathing. Focus on your breathing, focus on your belly. Okay, a little faster.
Okay guys, Mahabandha, hold the root lock, hold the Uddiyana Bandha, chin to chest on the third breath. Let's go together, root lock,
Totally out.
Uddiyana Bandha,
Down the long arms, totally in.
and
Keep it in. Now
Bandha.
hold your breath for 30 seconds. Okay, hold it there. And imagine the energy going out of your head.
All three locks, root
It's
lock,
naturally to the place where it has to go. But imagine now the energy is going out of your head. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. Just eat.
Stay in this, stay in this. We're going to do a short Shavasana. Lie down. Only 2 minutes. Everyone lie down.
Thank you. Shankara Karunakara Jagadishwara Parameshwara
Really extend your arms over your head. Give your body a nice stretch. Feel your limbs longer with all the stretching and mobility work from the tips of your fingers all the way to your toes. A long line. Returning to the state of flexibility. Not something to gain, just a natural consequence of removing some resistance or some blockages at different points in the body. Slowly turn to one side and make your way to a seated position. Really anchor in this state. Close the class with the chant of 3 Oms and Shanti. Your hands in Anjali Mudra. Inhale. Resolving to remain flexible throughout the day. Flexible meaning pliable to change, to possibility. And not just having flexibility of the muscles or the fascia, but having flexibility in your mindset, translating that outside this mat into the real world. Through being anchored in this feeling. So try and sustain this for as long as you can throughout the day. And